Hello everyone. Today we're going to be using a stall team. No, you did not mishear me. We're actually using it's supposed to be like a defensive TSS team. It's a sample team. I changed it. The only thing I changed is I changed Tyranitar to be based so it can do all these moves that I'm going to be clicking right now. But as you can see, we've got Milotic, Blissey, of course, Skarmory, Claydol, and then a Doug trio because yeah. So I'm first turns first. I'm gonna get immediately roared out. This thing does not have Rock Slide. It is, yes, my favorite kind of attack. The old-fashioned choice banded screech. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna go to my Blissey now, and they're going to send in that disgusting thing. Okay, this one's got Thunder Wave, Seismic Toss, Ice Beam, Softball. I don't know why I read it in that order. I went like Thunder Wave and I don't know. My brain's kind of messed up if you couldn't tell. Now what's interesting is, you know what? I'm gonna do the thing. I've never actually done this to an opponent before. But, oh, they did the thing, guys. But don't worry. David actually has the thing on the Claydol. And they have a Dusclops. And I guess I don't really care. So this dude came, like, extra prepared for, like, Claydol. He poisons it, and he has Dusclops to stop the spin blocking. But, I mean, I still have my Tyranitar, so I could go for, like... You know, I'm going to go for a Psychic. That got a crit and it did 31 damage. That was pretty sad. And then that hit me. That's going to do no damage. Okay. Coming to think about it, I don't know why I chose Psychic over Earthquake. I guess I'm a little loco de cabeza. Let me send in Tyranitar here. They're going to hit me with a Shadow Ball. Yes, that did a lot of damage. So we'll just go for a crunch. Yeah, they actually stayed in. Dude is crazy. And I got a Spadef drop. They went for a... Oh. So that was your evil plan, huh? Well, I've got Pursuit. Let's just see what happens here. If they try to switch out, I might kill them. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yep, they are being withdrawn. And yeah, the Spadef drop is why they died. And they have a Blissey. So now I feel a lot less bad about using what I'm using because I just now noticed you have a Skarmory and a Dusclops. That's really cool, man. So we should send in... I think the wisest thing to do would be to paralyze something. And then... Okay, guys, we are being slightly threatened right now. I'm gonna do this just to be on the safe side, you know. So it turns out their Blissey, you know, it's still a Blissey at the end of the day, but theirs is more based than others. It has Calm Mind, so this thing can actually kill things and doesn't sit here forever. So they're gonna hit me with a Thunderbolt. And I'm surprised they clicked Thunderbolt despite them literally knowing that I have a Doug Trio and a Claydol. So I'm actually gonna... I don't even know, man. I'm gonna... Call me crazy. I know you're gonna call me crazy, but I'm sending in Skarmory. They ran away themselves, and they sent in their own Skarmory. Yeah, I'm gonna set up spikes. And, of course, you're paralyzed, so you might not even move like that. And that's why Thunder Wave is extremely tilting. It's a great move on the Skarmories. They got roared out. Oh, yeah, I got roared out, I mean. I have Flamethrower, because my Tyranitar is based, as we all know. Nobody does it like me. And they have Protect. Well, now they know I have Flamethrower. And honestly, I mean, how much do I care? Not that much. I'm going to bring in my Skarmory here. They brought in Blissey. That's fine with me. I'll go for the third layer. Who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, they just don't have a Rapid Spinner. And then if we can roar this thing out, I don't know, maybe sometime we could catch it with a Doug Trio or whatever. Oh, this... Whoa, this Skarmory doesn't have Protect. I don't know if I like that or not. Ugh, that's kind of scary. Let's roar them out. They went for an Ice Beam. They thought Doug Trio would come in that turn. Honestly, a respectable play. And they have this thing. Lovely. Well, actually, okay, you got spikes, toxic. Okay, that's perfect. So I can actually send in Claydol here just to chip heal, and that's why I'm doing this. The spikes will make no difference, and I'm just getting health back for free. And they can't toxic spikes or whatever because Claydol refresh rapid spin beats Skarmory. It's, I don't know, it's weird. And they chose to bring in Blissey. I'm gonna get rid of that. And I guess I could go for like an earthquake. Let me see how much this does. Ooh, that's some good damage. Soft boiled. Yikes. That, I mean, it's good damage, but this thing is doing more damage. Or it's not. Oh, I got a critical hit. I guess it was going to have to happen eventually if that was your genius plan of stopping. They do have a Claydol. What do you know? And what's interesting is I actually have really nothing to stop them with. So I'm going to bring in... let's go with... Oh, man. I'm going to go with Tyranitar. They did Rapid Spin. And I have, obviously, Pursuit, which they've seen. But I could just stay in and go for a Crunch. I'll do that. I think they're going to try and hit me with an Earthquake like that. Oh! I don't know why. I thought Tyranitar would be faster. Okay, so nice bit F drop, by the way. However, you have to remember that I'm a coward, so I'm going to run away. I'm just going to send in my final unrevealed Pokemon, which is, of course, Milotic, the, you know, part of the Cringe Lord Brigade. Surf will definitely annihilate that guy. Skarmory's not going to enjoy it. Zapdos won't really either. Okay, Skarmory is going to get... Okay, Skarmory did not take a single point of damage from that attack. Honestly, kind of surprised. But, as we all know, I can just bring in, you know, Skarmory and just set up spikes. And what's interesting is they sent in a Claydol and went for Rapid Spin, but they have 3 Pokemon that are, in fact, flying. That is kind of weird. They must be, I don't know, maybe their last Pokemon's like Tyranitar or something. So, I mean, we're both going to... Oh, never mind. We're not going to both chip heal here. But I am going to go for a recover. Maybe they're trying to roar me out and just kill my, whatever it's called, my Tyranitar. As a matter of fact, yeah, that I need to bring in my Claydol and just Rapid Spin. Perfect. Got him on the right turn. And everything you did was for nothing. Now, despite this Skarmory literally being paralyzed, it's actually causing me some issues. Oh, another reason why Toxic spikes whatever Skarmory isn't good against Claydol is the fact that you could just literally miss a Toxic, which is really fun, man. So I'm going to do that. Okay, you finally got paralyzed. I'm literally back at full health. And I could... Not sure if it's a good idea, but I could bring in my Tyranitar here. Because, I mean, if I ever see that Claydol again, I can't just pursue it. Because I'm slower than that thing and the Zapdos. So I guess I'll bring in... This team is extremely bad against Skarmory. It's a good thing. This Tyranitar, just so you know, initially, it had like Rock Slide, I think Earthquake, Hidden Power Bug, and Roar. Look at my team. How would you even kill Skarmory? Yeah, that's... I'm not sure how I feel about that. I got Poison, which is bad. I'm just going to go for another Flamethrower. I don't care. I really want that Skarmory to die. They brought in Zapdos. That is unfortunate for me, although I did some good damage with that Flamethrower. And I think what I'm going to do is just die, and then I can bring... Well, wait, hold on. Let me go for a Crunch in case they want to rest. Hidden Power. That was definitely Hidden Power Ice. Okay. That's good to know. I can just bring in Blissey and click... I will choose Seismic Toss, not to reveal too much. Okay, that's a Claydol. That's all I was thinking of, maybe Ice Beam, but I don't know if that would have killed. So another thing is they might blow up, which is not good. And my Claydol can't do any damage against their Claydol. And I think I would rather hold on to my Blissey over my Milotic. So I'm going to send in Milotic here. They did go for Rapid Spin. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I can go for Surf here. they have some kind of sweeper. They have somebody that doesn't really appreciate spikes. So in comes Skarmory. I really want this guy to die. Have another Surf. And it looks like, oh yeah, all three of these Pokemon will die to a Surf. Okay, Skarmory barely survived, which is pretty aggravating. We're going to go for Refresh. It's probably going to get up a layer of spikes right now. Or just get paralyzed. Protect, even better for me. And now we go for a Surf. So what's the final Pokemon anyway? It is just a Tyranitar. Okay, well then, in that case, I've got a Jolly Dug Trio. So let me think about this. If you have a Lumberry, if I go for... I think I should kill you with 2 Surfs. I hope. Maybe I'm thinking too much. I'll just go for Surf. I can miss Toxic. I'm literally faster. I did 51. Bro hit me with a Hidden Power Grass. That's honestly pretty respectable. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for you. I am sorry. Your Tyranitar is feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, they forfeited. Well, that's a W for David Stalt. Oh, my bad. It's not David Staltine. This is actually the person who created this is Zokuru. Don't worry, Zokuru. I got your back. We're going to be taking out all those Skarmories with the new Flamethrower Tyranitar. You're welcome. Okay. Fish.